Hey guys, what's up? This is the light, the LED light that I just made, and it is on the tank. In the following video, I will show you guys how we made it, so you can make your own. I think in total, the LED strip cost me $28, so then the rest of the stuff was like $7 so tops like $35, and looks pretty good, lights up the tank pretty good, and really makes the fish color just pop. So without further ado, the following is an unedited version. Feel free to fast forward through any points. I just wanted to make sure that I put every single detail in there, in case if someone tried to completely replicate what we had done. Also, shout out to my buddy Chris, who helped me put it together and actually gave me the idea. He found the idea from DIY Joey. You guys may have heard of him, seen his videos. And then we kind of just went all out and vamped up DIY Joey's idea a little bit. So make sure that when you're ordering, get the RGBW for white. That way you get the nice LED white, not the white that you get from colors. So, like I said, enjoy. You're looking clean. So I'll just kind of film the setup we got going on here. 10-foot gutter piece.
10-foot gutter. We're going to cut her down to 6 foot. We're just going to cut a hair under 6 foot here. 71 7/8. Plastic gutter. Meat miter box. It's cut pretty easily.
This is my buddy Chris.
Low light situation here. You ready?
Sure makes life easy.
Gonna be a fish tank light right there.
Already looks like one.
It does. Doesn't take much.
We got the
get one end cap on here.
Super Night LEDs, 16-foot roll.
These are, I'm going to explain this. You go to Fleet Farm and you get these and they got this little rubber thing in them. They're really hard to get on and off. Since we're going to be putting it on and off a few times, I usually just cut this little piece out of here. Cut them off. It makes it a little easier to get it on and off, and yet it'll still stay on when you want it to stay on. And we'll watch me struggle with this for a while. This will be a good time to pause it.
I can cut it out later, if I so choose.
Especially when the stuff's cold. It's more difficult. Rubber is not very helpful. The rubber one is what I like to call a pain in the butt. But once it's on, it works really good for what we're using it for. And if you don't cut yourself, it'll be amazing. There we go. So there, we have one end cap on, like so. And then what we want to do, we want to mount these guys. The way I'm going to mount these, you should be able to rotate it anyway. I made mine so they were kind of hangy in there, but it'll be okay. This will be fine too, I think. So we're going to just drill some holes in here.
See, I need a workshop like this to do all my
Nice?
DIY fish stuff.
Yeah. Yeah, of course I don't have. I just got my shop fixed in here.
You can get this Super Night LED on Amazon for, what was it, $28?
Like that, yeah.
Yeah, I think mine is not the waterproof one, which is fine because I don't need waterproof because I have a glass glass lids and stuff. You got the waterproof one though.
Yeah, the waterproof one has a little plastic bag around it kind of thing.
So this does have tape on it?
Yeah, it's tape on the back.
Oh yeah. Well, that's kind of handy dandy. Telling you to take it off.
Grab one from this isn't even big enough. Get right back.
You got it. So you can get all of these materials at Mills. I think it was like $12, except for the Super Night, of course. We got brown gutter, so it matches the tank. Caps, PVC caps, 1.25" PVC. Yeah, then you just cut it.
Little master force.
There you go.
So I didn't remember what I used on mine, but I just grabbed some bolts here and we'll see if they're gonna work. If they don't, then we'll grab some different ones. That's not. Yeah. And punch a hole in this guy. Tight, so they'll thread in there. And once they thread in there, then we should be able to turn on them pretty. That was much quicker.
Yeah, I'll say.
Who needs a chisel? Not me. You'd be here all day farting around with that thing. That back there. Back here. And grab a little piece of it. Should lay on there pretty flat now. Yeah, that worked nice. Beautiful. Okay, back to our regularly scheduled program here. We need to then, since I'm a little off center there, I'll do it on the high spot and then we'll always just make it hang down. So this is going to go in here like this. A little hole in there. And we want to keep these together because they more than likely aren't going to be the same. So, since we're not talking about doing perfection here, although I am kind of fussy.
Yeah, the fussier the better.
Yeah. Trying to get that lined up there. Like that.
There you go, now she fits.
Don't even need nut on it, but I'll go on it anyway. Looks pretty good. Got a little knock washer on there.
Just gonna tight fit again.
Really close. Where how I did all this stuff. Must have came up with something for mine.
Alright, once we get it down, we'll patent it.
Yeah. I don't think it's going to get a lock washer. You know what? I'm liking that better. Still like to put this lock washer on there so it would never fall off. You know? Which I don't think it would. If we wanted to get real fussy, we could put a drop of silicone on there. You know? I think I gotta go all the way if I remember right. So, strain relief somewhere in this vicinity here. I'm thinking about right here probably. We'll just see how this comes. Plastic out of here. There. Now we have strain relief for our cable.
There we
There.
go.
That's how we're going to want that. And that will hold this in place for us a little bit too when we get started here. Now since this thing is getting taped on here, I'm just going to quit rub any dust that might be on here off so it'll stick a little bit better. You can use Windex and a paper towel if you wanted to. I don't know how this will work because I haven't done a 6-foot light before. Sit on top of there and then I can take it out and put it back in and be so much easier. So yeah, this little guy goes right in there to give you a little strain relief, and then you pull this to the end here and snap it in like that, and it's pretty stiff. Kind of holds it in place. And then what I'm thinking here is a little piece of electric tape here to keep this into place, and that should give you enough room to plug in on the outside. And when we plug it in, we're going to wrap some tape around there too so that it doesn't unplug. And since you're going to be near a wet location, you probably just have it covered
Safe,
up a little
yeah.
bit. Yeah.
Here.
We're putting some reflective duct tape on there. Basically the same as like a bright aluminum tin foil. You know, relatively inexpensive, flexible. You can put it on anything. I put it on the tube too when I made mine. I don't know if it's going to make a huge difference, but I'm going to bypass that part this time. Not that it would be that hard to redo. It
No.
doesn't take very long to pull this stuff apart and redo it. Did that once already. Because you think of something better. Compared to a shop light though, this is way nicer.
Yeah.
Pull it all the way. Okay. And we're just using a little paper towel to smooth it down so you don't get any massive wrinkles. And also it doesn't scratch as much as your hand or a plastic tool or anything like that would. If you tend to stick one edge, it's better because then you don't get those big air bubbles underneath it. And that way you don't ever have to worry about water getting underneath it and making it come off or anything like that. Which it shouldn't do with a tape like this anyway.
There. It's already super reflective.
Yeah.
You can't hardly see the light even in the camera. Well, she does look big though. I can't remember the last time I saw a 6-foot light.
It's big.
That's how bright it is on here.
Yeah.
Like, let's screw around with this stuff.
Did you hit the white?
I don't even know what I'm doing. I'm just changing colors right now.
The whites are down here.
Yeah, you know the remote better than I do.
And there's 100%. If we can get that to come up. There's the white. There's 100%. And turn the color off. Okay. There's white. 25%, 50, 75, 100.
Man,
That hurts your eyes. It's so bright.
Well, in the camera, you can't even tell where the LEDs are.
Oh, it just looks like a big tube.
Sorta, yeah. I mean, you can look at it.
Yeah.
I mean, you sort of see it, but not really.
And then you can turn that on, and if you have these off, let's see, do you even have your brightness up? Probably not. Mine wasn't. I think that's it right there. There's the LED white. Now, if you would have bought one that didn't have the whites in it,
Yeah.
you see the difference here? I'll turn these
Oh,
off. See the difference in the white?
Oh, yeah.
Off. Let's see. Off, on. See, it's more of a blue-white.
Mm-hmm.
But if you like to add a little bit of blue, that's a pretty decent color.
And then just add the whites to
I've
it.
been running, believe it or not, I've been running this one.
Yeah.
I run that during the day. It's like a purple, but it makes the blues and the reds and oranges just pop out.
Huh.
That's the best one I found. I like that one. I like that one, which is a little more pink. And then I like this blue right here.
Oh, that's nice. That's an ocean blue right
It's
there.
Ocean blue, yeah, that's pretty cool. And then I think what I've got it set up on right now is basically that. So it's like a 25% white. And then when I'm down there feeding them and stuff, you know, I'll bump it up to 75 or something.
Mm-hmm.
But dude, that's gonna be a lot of light. I mean, it's lighting up the shop here.
Yeah. Yeah, my fish will be happy with that. Yeah,
Yeah.
you can see how much it's lighting up the shop. Damn.
Yeah. Now, of course, a T8 light is a lot brighter, but look how many of them I have in here.
Well, yeah.
I have a lot of them. That's awesome.
Just think, like 4 months ago, some of these fish were still mine.
Yeah.
God, they look so awesome in your
You
tank,
can see
though.
the sulfur head starting to get a little blue. See right behind
This
his
guy's
bill?
just ridiculous.
He is. That fish is amazing.
Just ridiculous.
When he gets worked up, the bottoms of his fins turn black, and he gets so dark red, like his whole body gets so dark red that it's just like you can't even believe it's real. You can't take pictures of it because when you look at the pictures, you're like, that can't be a fish. It's just, it has to be an award. I mean,
God,
if there was
I
a
want that guy so bad.
He's
I want
cool.
my guy to be like that.
Yeah. Look how big his eyes are.
I know.
They're
get
like
so
at least
big.
twice as big as every other fish in the tank.
They get huge.
Yeah. This guy's pretty cool too.
Mm-hmm.
Even though he doesn't have a lot of red, his head makes up for it. His head is just really cool. It looks like tribal or something.
Mm-hmm.
You know. This is that LED I was saying. I don't really care for the blue. It's not bright.
No.
It's good for nighttime. But I mean, that's the LEDs, and this would be a dual T5. So if we switch it, that's a lot brighter, don't you think?
Mm-hmm.
So I just run them both.
Yeah, I wonder why like these guys aren't coloring up too
I know.
much.
And the sunshine too, which is this guy, this guy, which he's doubled in size since I got him. But I've never seen any color on him. Starting to wonder if it's a female. Because it really doesn't have a whole lot of color on the top of his dorsal fin either. And usually if it's a male, they'll have a strip of color up there at least, you know.
It was pretty yellow when I got it. That Lawanda's looking nice. Though.
He's looking better. He actually looks better than that sometimes. Once he comes out, like if I feed him or something, he gets a lot of color. He's not quite where the other one's at, but he looks a lot better since I moved them other fish out, for sure.
Oh, I can imagine. Oh yeah, your OB's holding again?
Is it?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, must be just today because she wasn't last night. I think there's some OBs down in here, Chris. When I was moving these rocks around trying to catch them other ones, out of the corner of my eye, I swear I saw a little fry come out and then go back in over here. I think they're down inside these rocks. So I've been kind of